there, bestie. So I'm going to get into the portion of the DE&I information as far as Fani is concerned. But first, I wanted to take a second to say, first of all, this stuff is coming so fast. It's hard to even keep up with. But what I feel like I have learned thus far, where maybe I haven't discussed it and wanted to bring it up, is that part of the issue with Fani, with all the people that support her, support whoever you want. Honestly, I don't care. Support whoever you want. The issue is she was obviously having a relationship with this man well before he was selected, quote unquote, to be the lead on this Trump case. Also, the fact that she is saying that they were in a relationship, that's not a big deal, that she paid him so much more money than everyone else. Then Fani, and we talk about Fani, says that she paid Wade back for everything, but she can't paper trail it. She has no paper trail to it whatsoever. So just because she's saying it doesn't make it true. But then she got onto the stand to say that she had campaign contributions, campaign funds, whatever it was, and she used that money to give to Nathan. So one, you can't even basically fact check what it is that you did, prove it, I should say. Two, you're using funds campaign funds inappropriately, and you admitted it on the stand. And then on top of it, it's the lying about when your relationship, we shall call it, even though it's an affair, started. Why are you not just coming out here and saying, I effed it all up. Let me do what's best for the case, recuse myself, and go ahead and let whoever, child, I don't know, take it over so that we can get to whatever the heck it is that you was trying to get to at the end of the day. Now, listen, I understand, and I'm looking into that now too, that allegedly Trump called and said, change the numbers or something like that he said allegedly. I'm not really sure because it was a half damn crazy time, right? Fine. If you really think that he really did do this and you really believe in this case and you really want him to be the focus of this instead of you, Nate, Terrence now, that is what's going on. It is so far away from Trump and all the rest of these people now because y'all just won't cop to anything. You keep lying about things that can be proven, or you're saying things that cannot be proven. And not only is it making you look bad, Fani, and Nate, and Terrence, but it is also making the daggone town look bad, and it's making it look like the case is going to be lost against Trump, probably dismissed before it even gets started, all over all this foolishness. So regardless of how anybody feels about Donald damn Trump, let me tell you one thing as a person who's known Trump since I was a damn child. He don't play no games, okay? And he gonna get down in the dirt and dirty. And while I understand that he is not the one that started this, he most definitely latched the F onto it and made sure that that flame, that flicker, turned into a wholly engulfed fire. And everything is burning down around these people down here in Atlanta, Fulton County, Georgia, and they refuse to just cop damn to it. And I don't understand it. It's not for me to understand, but I just want to make sure that I pointed out those few things before we now get into the DE&I alleged stuff, because this is what happens, Fani. If you're going to continue to be defiant and people can see and people have proven that you've been lying, they're going to start looking into the rest of things. So shout out to this snippet from my live stream. Damn Atlanta.
She was fucking his best friend. So, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Speaking of ass, here we go with some Fani stuff. Okay, now this is from Where Breitbart. I think they're like London based or something like that. This is all allegedly, child, because I don't know. We just talking. We just getting our Instagram updates now, all right? So, exclusive former employees reveal Fani Willis's extreme DEI training forced to associate white with bad, judges ranked on skin color. See, this be the problem when you want to be defiant and you want to go down and you think that you're going to tell somebody, right? There be other people that's going to turn around and say, oh, no, I'm going to tell you. Okay. I'm just saying. So now you got the former employees talking. You got that one former employee that said that she tried to tell her about something she didn't want to. Child, these people crazy. Everybody's crazy, y'all. You can't trust your godson. You can't trust your lifelong friend. You can't trust your fraternity person, your fraternity brother, your sorority sister. Y'all be safe out there. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, and they tagged her in this, y'all. They tagged her in this. Subjected her employees to mandatory race training, forcing the entire office to rate black or white skin colors as either good or bad. Shout out to my girl, Almond Eyes. Thank you, hun. She said the lawyer is top. Tyrone. Shout out to Tyrone. Pretty sure we know Tyrone's probably black. Tyrone A. Blackburn out of NYC, out of New York. All right, we be on it, child. We be on it. We be following this stuff with Diddy because this one sound crazy. And they taking down everybody. Child, we going to go from one thing to the next. We going to be busy this year, y'all. You hear me? We going to be busy, okay? Woo, Lord, Lord, Lord. Thank you, Amanaz. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't participate in the quiz, you got fired. Oh, what? A source exclusively told Breitbart News about Willis's policy. Sources who share the race training with Breitbart News wish to remain anonymous for fear of retribution due to their direct knowledge of the corrupt and hostile work environment inside the DA's office. Sources describe the race training as a directive straight from Willis, who injected racism into the office from the second she got hired. But black people can't be racist. Black people cannot be racist. Somebody lying around here, okay? Willis won election in 2020 and is up for re-election this November. Oh, wow. This November, y'all. Somebody else we got to look out for. I didn't realize that. In 2021, she began probing former President Donald Trump. Pause. Okay. Dubbed an implicit bias test, a Harvard website generated the diversity, equity, and inclusion slides that made some sources feel ashamed of being white employees. Willis had some guys be live for roughly 8 hours, a source said. He was a former member of Obama's White House. The training suggested the United States was founded on the sins of white men and the slaughter of Native Americans, one source described. I thought it was so wrong. Willis pulled it off as diversity training, but it was more so an attack on the race relations thing, a source explained. One element of the training described by a source was a slide test where users had to choose to move an image of a white person to a block that said bad in order to... Yo, what the hell is going on? I can't. Oh my goodness gracious. So if this ends up turning out to be true, even though already, like, who gonna hire? You know who's gonna hire Fani? Come on, y'all. Let's not act like we don't know. Some other black woman will hire Fani later on somewhere else in life. Believe me when I tell you they will. All right. Fani, reputation ruined. Her career probably over. Terrence, same. Nathan, I'm not really sure about Nathan yet. But you know who will go ahead and continue to help them out and support them is the colors. So we'll see in November if Fani gets reelected, and then we know where they stand. You can't talk to anyone, okay? They can't see it. All they see is color and race. That's it. That's all, even when it's to their own detriment, like so many things. Cut off, no spite face, as I always say, because this sounds crazy. I'm not saying, listen, it's all allegedly because I don't know what's true and what's not, but I can see this mess because it sounds half damn crazy. But we'll keep an eye on that too, child. Lord, Lord, Lord. Moving on, y'all. Moving on.
We do not care